Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Inner Sanctum YouTube channel. I am your host, Anthony Alessiani, and today we'll be talking a bit of Formula One and Michael Schumacher and his son, Mick Schumacher, and the story that it has been so far for his second season in Formula One so far. Double points over the last couple of weeks in Silverstone and also in Austria. It's been a couple of great weeks after some pressure that has been mounting on his career at Haas so far, and the story that Haas has been. So I wanted to discuss a bit about Mick Schumacher today and what the impact has been he's had on Formula One so far, but also the pressure that has come from the name Schumacher and the pressure from the exterior. The expectations of so many from the fans, from the media, and from the team himself in Haas. So what expectations we can expect for the future from him is unknown, but overall his performances to date in Formula One have actually been pretty impressive. I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into that and see why Mick Schumacher has the potential to be a championship contender down the track. It's been a massive couple of years for Mick Schumacher in Formula One. His debut in Haas in 2021, it's been very much a struggle for him so far, and the improvements of the Haas team this year have showcased that Magnussen, his new teammate after Nikita Mazepin was dropped at the beginning of the year, have shown that the Haas team has improved their car. They don't have any more upgrades coming for the rest of the season to save stocks for next year. But overall, Magnussen has showcased why Haas are actually a very good midfield side now, and they're really pushing for points and really taking it up to the midfield group and bringing a battle that no one really expected. And it's his experience and his knowledge that are really taking their team to another level. On the other hand, you've got a young, inexperienced driver in Mick Schumacher, the son of Michael Schumacher, the seven-time world champion, one of the greatest of all time. He's in his seat. He's owned his seat in Formula One so far. A couple of heartbreaking crashes, a couple of missed opportunities, but also, a very much a lot of work that has gone into what he's been able to produce. And then the last 3 weeks in particular, we've seen what Mick has in stock. He had a very good performance in Canada. Unfortunately, he was running his sixth and his engine decided to absolutely blow up on himself, which was so unfortunate, which could potentially have been 3 results in a row in the points. His best qualifying position was on the weekend in Canada. Then the weekend after was unfortunate for Mick in the wet weather conditions in qualifying. He started in 19th, but carried his Haas all the way through the massive crashes and the constant drama that was showcased at Silverstone. He ended up finishing in P8, getting his first points, fighting with world champion Max Verstappen right to the line. It was absolutely sensational. It was very impressive to see. And one of the things I think Mick possesses is that raw talent, that real aggression behind trying to make his way through the field. He has that raw pace, which was showcased through the ranks as he came through F3, F2, and now into F1. He's a world champion F2 driver. He has what it takes. He's taken Prema, the F1, the F2 team to victory, and he's such an impressive driver during those ranks. He was able to fight his way through the fields and has that aspect about him where he's able to fight through. And I don't think the pressure that has come with the name has affected him as much. I think that's more an exterior concept and illusion that people have brought on to anyone with the name that they're carrying for their successful fathers. Verstappen has definitely proved that he's already more successful than his dad. And Mick has the capabilities in him to be a world champion, has the aggression, has the nature. He has it in his DNA to be that driver. And I think when he made F1, we all knew that maybe he could have the potential to at least get some results, but not really be what he can be. I think over the last 3 weeks in Canada, in particular with his qualifying, Silverstone with his racecraft and fighting through the pack, and also in Austria, which showcased he's able to fight with that 15 to 6th car, that pack of middle drivers that are really there. And he fought his way to 6th position, his best result in Formula One. It was the driver of the day voted by fans, which is an accomplishment because the fans respect what you're doing. The fans are really showcasing that they appreciate that you're fighting through what's been a very difficult time to be in Formula One, and that pressure, and obviously also the scenario that his dad is in. As a Michael Schumacher fan myself, it was really a tough time to accept what's happened, and it still is. The comparisons are going to be there. The pressure of having the name is going to be there. But he's breaking through, and ever since he scored his first points, he's really taken it to another level, and he's broken the shackles. The pressure is off his shoulders, and he's able to freely become an F1 driver now. And you tick off your debut, you tick off your first points, you tick off qualifying, and now you're going to tick off maybe a podium one day and see what it holds, see what the future holds. There's going to be opportunities in the next couple of years. I really think he could be protesting to become a Ferrari driver, and after the couple of years that maybe Carlos Sainz or Charles Leclerc, depending on what happens there, and he's in the academy, so he very much has the potential to be at the bigger teams come 2026 when the potential of the new rule changes come in again. He's going to have his opportunity there, and I really think if he keeps performing the way he has, I know it's 3 races, and I know the long-term aspect of his career to date hasn't showcased exactly what we're expecting, but there's drivers in Formula 1 that have been there a lot short amount of time and been let go. There's been drivers there a lot longer and haven't showcased any potential at all. And the time will come where he has an opportunity to take, whether it's a podium, whether it's a race win, and it might even be in a Haas car one day. Crazy things have happened in Formula 1. He has the potential, and I really think the pressure that warrants the Schumacher name will break, and he'll be able to take all of his opportunities. One final thing I wanted to touch on is there was a little radio from his sister Gina, who, it was simple. It was Mick super. It was fantastic, and it's real emotion that his family are there supporting him, and it really makes it, whilst you smile, deep down you're a bit sad and you're a bit heartbroken that he can't share his moments with his dad, and he'd definitely be making his dad proud. And I know his dad, wherever he is at the moment, is watching and making sure that he's proud of his son and enjoying everything he's doing in Formula 1 to date. And I really think his relationship with Sebastian Vettel as well is really showcasing that he has improved, and it's making him comfortable as a person in Formula 1 and also as a driver. And Sebastian's going to be a massive role model for him moving forward. Even when Sebastian leaves Formula 1, he's going to be there in Mick's corner, which is going to be great to see. But he's had a little radio message before I finish up. He had a little radio message where he says, prove everyone wrong and make them believe. That's what he has to say to everything at the moment, and that's such a Michael Schumacher mindset, and it's such a refreshing radio to see someone so young with a weight on his shoulders to say, hey, look, I'm here not just for the name. I'm here to play the game. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you check out a few others on the Inner Sanctum that have come out recently. Pairs on a Pod. There's a new one as well, Player Spotlight. Check that one out as well. And make sure you subscribe to the channel for plenty more content coming your way across the Inner Sanctum YouTube channel and across the Inner Sanctum website with plenty of articles from our fellow journalists. So get around the Inner Sanctum on the social media aspect as well. My name is Anthony, and thank you very much for watching this episode on the Inner Sanctum.